You know, there's nothing like being in the green room with the one and only. There she is. There she is. That big smile. See that big smile over there? There she is. The one and only Tina Torres. And she is super amazing. I know you don't know who she is. I get it. Don't worry about reading that long bio that we sent out to you. I'm going to ask her the question. She's ready. She's always ready. I'm going to ask her the question like, who is Tina? Tina, you love that question. And more importantly, what are you up to these days?
Oh my God. Thank you, Shay Brown, for having me on. You have no idea. We have tried to been doing this for months. And, you know, his thing is at 11 o'clock at night. Tina Torres sleeps at 11 o'clock because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I can't stay up that late. But thank you for having me. I don't know, Tina Torres in a nutshell. Let's see. I've been in my business for about 15 years now, and I started my company, The Gratitude Specialist, about 15 years ago. And I started it because I started realizing that so many people needed to learn the art of connecting, how to network, how to follow up, and how to actually build relationships with people that they meet at networking events or now virtual events. And so that's what I did. I started teaching people how to network, how to build those relationships and build authentic relationships. And so that's what I started doing.
You know, for those folks that are watching right now and they're saying, okay, Tina, I get this whole building relationships and we're going to get into the gratitude thing. But, you know, you picked this topic, turning conversations into cash flow. Can you take a moment and just tell us, you know, why that topic and why it's more relevant now to entrepreneurs?
Well, especially right now, because when you are building that relationship with anybody that you meet, your whole idea behind it is to make a sale, is to get a client, right? And so that client turns into cash, that client turns into cash flow. And I help you turn that connection into cash flow. So from client to connection, or from connection to client to cash flow. And those are the 3 C's that I do and that I teach. Connection to client to cash flow.
Connection to client to cash flow. Someone do me a favor, write that down. Connection to client to cash flow. And they might be wondering, Tina, and I just want to address the elephant in the room. I know we're going to get started. We're in the green room, okay? They might want to know, Shay, are these going to be any of these, I'm not going to call them sleazy, but do I have to try to act like I'm someone's friend and then try to reach in their pocket and grab their credit card? Because I just want to be myself, Shay. So talk about that for a moment, how these are very authentic, if you can.
They are very authentic. In fact, if you get the book, you can see the different strategies that I teach. I teach you how to build those relationships online and offline. You know, sending cards and building that relationship that way, and sending birthday cards, sending gifts to your clients, actually building the relationship with those clients. I teach you how to network like a rock star, how to be able to work a room without giving a business card to anyone, and getting those business cards and actually relating to them. Building that relationship, that rapport, that KLT factor that so many of us miss out on because we're trying to make that sale.
You know, one thing that I admire most about what you're doing is never just about making the sale. It's about how can you serve. And I know you come from a servant heart. That's what I admire about you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a great conversation. Don't worry. I'm going to ask her what her big why is. Okay. I'm going to ask her big why. And then we've got a real show. For folks out there like Chrissy Anderson that says, what's going on? Michelle McArthur says, hey, she's in the house. Thanks for joining. Wendy Labatt, the greatest person in the world, is in the house. She says hello. Eric Heilich.
His fans are watching.
Eric Heilich says hello. Wants to let you know that he's out there, by the way. What's up, Beth? I see you. So many folks are tuning in. Take a moment. Then we got to get going. We've got a show. But they might be wondering, Shay, what is Tina's big why? Like why does Tina show up with this big smile on her face? Why does she give it everything she has from the heart? Why? Talk to us.
Why? Well, okay, so my why has changed. 2 years ago, my whole life kind of came crashing down. I got a divorce after being married for 20 years in a very, very toxic relationship. I became an empty nester when my youngest son said, Mom, I want to join the Army at 19 years old. I lost a 6-figure corporate job, and I moved from Atlanta to North Carolina, all in a 6-month period of time. And I fell into a really bad depression, and I was able to get myself out of this depression after about 90 days. I grabbed my journal and I grabbed my Bible, and I was able to pull myself out of it. I was able to relaunch my company, relaunch my marketing company, start my coaching business, start a course, and then God started bringing all these people into my life that was able to lift me up again and bring me back to where I needed to be. And so that is my why, because I want to be able to lift other women, other entrepreneurs, not just women, but other women who have been through the things that I have been through, because so many things happen in your life that can take you off your roller coaster. And, and there's like 10 major things happen. And I had 5 of those things happen to me in the 6-month period of time. And, divorce and, being an empty nester and being a single mom again and losing your job and all of those big, huge life things that happen to so many people happen to me.
And today you had a bigger life thing happen. You're on the Happy Entrepreneur Show, baby. With that being said, don't worry. We're going to let Tina continue. We've got a show. We've got to get going. Kelvin, I see you. You're in for a treat. Turning conversations into cash flow. Doing it the right way with gratitude. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but she's going to show us how. We'll be back in 5. It's my favorite part, by the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime. Promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there. And they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win.
Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country where we're on a mission. And our mission is to empower. Our mission is to inspire. And our mission is really to provide you, that's right, you the entrepreneur, with all of those resources that are necessary to execute that big vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And I always like to start off by sharing 3 visions that I believe you have. I believe first, you have a vision for yourself. Like, you know the type of food that you want to eat. Hopefully it's organic. You know the type of car that you want to ride in. You know the home that you want to live in. And it takes resources, which means it takes revenue to get those resources. And the second vision I believe you have is you have a vision for your loved ones. I mean, the ones you care the most about. Some of you want to send your kids to a school of your choice. Others of you want to write a check for a cause that you believe in. If you're blessed like me, Mother Dear is still here. And so I have an opportunity to show her how to shop on Amazon. There's only one credit card in there. You know what I'm talking about? So it takes some resources and some revenue to make that happen. And then there's the third vision I believe you have. You have a vision, I believe, right now for the people you were called, all those people out there. So many folks you were called to serve. There's so many folks. And it takes resources. And I always like to use the story of Noah in the Bible. You don't have to be, you don't have to be a believer, although I am. You don't have to be. You'll get the point. So there's Noah in the Bible. And imagine he's given all the experience. God's given him all the expertise. He gets going. And right before he gets going, there's this knock at the door. And he's like, what's going on? Yo, Noah, my man. There's no hammers in the house. Okay, cool. I can hang out with that. Noah, over here. There are no nails either. Okay. Noah, down, over, look, back. Oh, back there. Yeah. I might as well confess. There's no wood and there's no people. Good luck on this mission. Whoa. And maybe that's you right now. You've got a big heart. You want to serve, but you have no revenue to purchase the resources you need. So we have the one and only, the person who's going to bring it to you like none other, Tina Torres, talking about turning what?
Connections into cash flow.
Connections into cash flow. What's going on, Tina? How are ya?
Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. You have no idea. And by the way, can I get access to that Amazon account too? Because Amazon comes to my house at least 5 times a day.
No, you have to birth me to do that, by the way, and that's not happening. So no, you cannot have access. I'm just joking. But it is so true. Hey, take a moment if you can, and let's just address what's the biggest challenge that people have today, really connecting so they can turn to cash flow. Like, what's the biggest shield hold people back from really being able to do that, based on your experience?
I think their mindset is about money. They're trying to make that sale instead of trying to make that relationship or trying to build that relationship. They're trying to get that sale first. And I think that's the biggest obstacle in a lot of business and entrepreneurs, that they just don't know how to change that mindset, where if they would just change it just a little bit, they would understand that building that relationship, no matter if that person buys from you or not, they're going to be able to tell you, hey, this person needs somebody. They're going to be able to refer you to everyone they know. And then that way you don't have to work so hard to build your relationships. You don't have to work so hard to get new clients, because you have your old clients working for you. You have clients that you have built those relationships with working for you. All of these people are working for you, and you don't have to work so hard. So I think if they just stop worrying about the money, just like we always tell people, worry about your why, the how will come. Worry about the connections, the cash flow will come. We work hand in hand.
Focus on the connections. For those folks that are out there, do me a favor, hit the share button, hit the watch party button. You can pay this message forward. Tina's perfectly okay with that. So you can take the link right now, copy it, put it into your private group if you have one, put it onto LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You can pay this message forward to help another entrepreneur really grow their business. Now, Tina, is they're hitting the share button and they're hitting the watch party button. Everybody's doing that right now. Thank you so much. They might be saying, well, wait a minute, Shay. She's saying connect and get cash flow, but over here she's saying gratitude, and I need to be grateful. So, can she take a moment before she talks about connected and talk about how the two kind of come together there?
Well, so when I went through this big old thing, 2 years ago, I've always been the gratitude specialist. I started the Gratitude Specialist LLC 13 years ago. I've always been the gratitude specialist because I teach people how to implement gratitude into their personal life every single day, and then implement it into their business by showing their clients how grateful they are for them. Sending birthday cards, sending gifts, sending cards in the mail, just showing them that you care, sharing their post on social media. If they have an event coming out, sharing it. And it's just showing that gratitude for everyone in your inner circle. Those people who buy from you, your influencers, your top people in your tribe, your top clients. They can work for you if you just show them a little bit of gratitude. People want 2 things in life. They want to feel loved and they want to feel appreciated. And if you show them love and you show them appreciation, they will do anything for you. And that includes your personal life and your business. And so that's where I intertwine gratitude, because as a business owner, as a person, as a woman of God, I think that gratitude, anything starts with gratitude. You have to be grateful for the things that are in your life. And if you're not going to get more things to be grateful for. So the more things that you are grateful for, the more things that are come to you that you were going to be grateful for.
Shay, this might have been part of what you were doing, but for those folks that are out there, I'm going to ask them to list maybe a couple things that you could be grateful for, right? And that you should be grateful for right now. And as you're watching, here's how you can participate. You can look right below the video. Now, I know some of you, I get it. You listen to the podcast, some of you on Apple TV. But if you're watching and you're in a place and you can look right below the video, go ahead and write down, I'm grateful for blank. Just put, I am grateful for blank. And put hashtag Tina Torres. Just put, did I pronounce it right?
Tina Torres, yep.
Yeah,
or
Tina Torres. Just put, I am.
Gratitude specialist.
Huh?
Or hashtag the gratitude specialist.
Okay, so put, I am grateful for, and put blank, and then put a hashtag the gratitude specialist. Now we're not gonna leave you out there. I'm gonna ask her right now to list 5 things. We're gonna put her on the spot that folks can be grateful for right now. And I was just running the other day, and I was on the Capitol Hill, and there's a lot going on in our Capitol right now. And I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm just grateful I could be out here. And so take a moment, if you would, Tina, and share that with us, please.
Share what I'm grateful for?
Yeah, just five things. 5 things. We're putting her on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't know she was going to do this, but she can handle it.
Every single day. So I wrote a gratitude journal earlier in 2020 on March 17th, the day that the world went on lockdown. Tina Torres launched her first book, which was a gratitude journal. And I think it was at a good time because everybody needed it. So it did hit bestseller on the Amazon bestseller list, but every single morning and every single night, I write something down that I'm grateful for. So today, I am grateful for the great friends that I have in my life. I have some amazing, amazing friends who have helped me through some of the worst times of my life without judgment, without worry, without anything. They helped me and they were there. I have about 4 or 5 good friends who did that. So I'm very grateful for those girls, and you know who you are. And I am grateful that the sun is out today because it has been nasty here in North Carolina. So the sun is out today. So I'm grateful for that because I am a sun person. I think I recharge on the sun. Definitely. I am also grateful that I was able to talk to my son this weekend. We talked all weekend long. I just got on TikTok. And so him and I were like going back and forth, sharing TikTok things. Mom, this is you. JJ, this is you. Mom, this is you. So I'm grateful for that. I am also grateful for the Angel and Tina morning show that I'm able to host every single Monday through Friday and have these amazing guests who have taken their trials and turned them into triumphs. And I love hearing their stories because it just warms my heart to know that so many people have gone through so many things and they were able to take it and build this amazing empire. And I am also grateful because Tina Torres is on the Shea Brown Show.
I'm grateful you're here too as well, by the way. So it's Tina. As Tina shares that, by the way, thanks so much for sharing. Think about what you're grateful for right now. We're going to ask about getting this gratitude journal. Don't worry about that. I'm going to ask her step by step how you can do that.
It doesn't have to be a big thing to be grateful for. You know, you can be grateful for having a warm bed. You can be grateful for having a bed. You can be grateful for, having a clean shirt to wear. I mean, it doesn't have to be huge. It can be something so small. But just turn whatever kind of day you're having, turn it around. Because no matter if you're having the worst day of your life or the best day of your life, you can still find something to be grateful for.
I love it.
I mean, we have 2 things that we can be grateful for every single day because we open our eyes and we're able to see. I mean, you have to find the littlest things to be grateful for, and then bigger things will start coming.
I love it. I love it. I'm feeling grateful in this moment that you're here sharing that I need to be grateful. So this is like the gratitude specialist does what she does best, but also she also helps entrepreneurs every single day turn these type of conversations. She said people want to make sure they feel loved and they also make sure they feel appreciated. And those are 2 common denominators. I love that. Take a moment, if you would, and share one idea. I know you got so many in the book, but just one idea that someone could use to turn their conversations into cash flows. So for all my entrepreneurs out there, y'all all lean in. Everybody lean in right now because she's about to drop one of the golden nuggets on you.
So my top one that I would say, and I'm going to give you guys the top ones because you have the top high-end clients who watch you and your audience members. The number one thing is to send cards in the mail. There is nothing else out there with 100% open rate than personal mail.
Mm.
When you meet somebody, send them a nice to meet you card with your selfie on it. Hey, it was so nice to meet you today. Let me know how I can help you.
I love those words. How I can help you. Why do you start off that way?
Because everybody wants help. Everybody wants somebody to say, hey, how can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
Who would want somebody to say, listen, I'm a real estate agent. I would love to sell your house for you. But if you don't need anybody, if you know anybody, if your next door neighbor, if your mom, if your sister, if your brother, if you know anybody who needs to sell their house, call me and let me know. I'm a real estate agent. I do this, I do this, I do this. It would be so much better if you flip that around and say, hey, how can I help you? Oh, you have 3 boys? I have 3 boys too. Oh, you just got a divorce. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. I've been through a very bad divorce myself. If there's anything that you need, please let me know. I'm always there. If you need a shoulder to cry on, if you need somebody to talk to, let me know. I'm there. And just be relatable instead of trying to make that sale all the time. Open up your heart, send a card. Put them on a birthday card campaign and send birthday cards. I had over 250 people send me birthday cards 2 weeks ago on my birthday.
Wow.
150. And for those of you who know me, know my birthday's on New Year's Eve. So I get forgotten about all the time. So what does Tina do? I celebrate the whole month long.
And I appreciate you celebrating a whole month long. That is amazing. 250 cards. I can, and then when you get the card, do you actually read each card and then respond to each person too?
I read each and every one of them, and I send each and every one of them a thank you card for my birthday card.
Wow. That's impressive. I love that. What's another idea? So you gave us the number one idea, which is to get the cards, send the cards out. That's a very personal touch, What's the second way to turn conversations into cash flow?
Do something for them. So once you ask them, how can I help you? If they have an event coming up, hey, will you do me a favor and will you share the event? It is free to share the event, so why not? Or hey, I just met this amazing guy, Shay Brown, today. Hey guys, this is our selfie. Shay, if there's anything that you need from me, let me know. Hey guys, follow Shay. He's amazing. He does this and this and this. What do you think you're going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to be like, oh my gosh, Tina, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And you're going to probably reciprocate that and put me on your social media.
Yeah.
So why not?
What do you say to the person that says, well, as I'm listening to Shay, it sounds great, turning conversations to cash flow. And then I want to take action, but I've got a question, Shay. You haven't answered. Ask Tina yet. And that question is, in this world we're in now, since I can't meet with people and get their addresses from right now, and I might not get a chance to see them eye to eye, what is an idea or suggestion she has for me to be able to connect in this virtual world that we all now reside in? So can you share one idea? Now, you guys got to get the book, okay? First, you got to hit the share button. If you haven't hit the share button yet, hit the share button, okay? Hit the share button. If you haven't taken the link and copied the link and paid that message forward, do that now. This is your way of giving a digital applause to the one and only Tina. She's not asking for a Cash App today. She's not asking for a Zelle payment.
She's saying, give you a Cash App. I can give you my little thing on there. No problem. I'll send you a thank you card.
I know you will. Hit the share button. Hit the watch party button. We believe in the giver's economy. The person that outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The person that outgives out-earns. All right, Tina, give us that one idea that we can use in this virtual world to turn connections into cash flow.
So we're all in this virtual world right now. I still collect addresses, still to this day. So when you're meeting people online, you take it to a private message and say, hey, Shay, it was so nice to meet you on the Connect Summit today. Hey, what can I do to help you? Do you have anything big coming up? I would love to introduce you to a few people that I know. Who do I know that you need to know? And then, just start building that relationship with you. Hey, I have a morning show that I have every Monday through Friday. Would you love to be on our show? I would love to have you on our show. And then that makes you know that I care a little bit about what you do, because I'm going to bring you into my circle. Just like you and we've never met in person.
Yeah, not yet.
Never.
But I feel like I know you through the power of these fiber optic lines right now.
Right? Because we have connected so well together. Now we're sending each other clients and guests, and we are reciprocating that connection that we built. I don't even remember how we met, but I
the one and only Angel.
There you go. My co-host.
who I have get a chance to, I did meet her in Houston, Texas.
So it's just a different type of way. Introduce yourself on social media. Don't try to sell to them right away. It takes 7 to 12 times for somebody to want to buy from you. So don't try to 1 through 7. Build that relationship. Build that KOT factor. Understand who they are. If they have kids and they post things about their kids, like their social media. I have 20 big, huge tips in this book that you can get for only $5 on Amazon. But it gives you all of these different strategies, social media strategies, blog post strategies, video strategies, how to write a book and build that KOT factor for that, how to send cards and gifts to build that KOT factor. People do not send cards and gifts anymore these days. And that is the number one thing that people want and need to feel that connection with somebody.
They're saying hold the book up. They're saying hold the book up again. Hold for $5. Hold. Let me put the camera. There you go. Now where can they go to get the book?
Go to beyondgratitudebook.com. Beyondgratitudebook.com.
And if they really want to build a bigger connection, they can buy 10 of those books and take 9 and share those with someone else. So you don't just have to purchase one book for $5. You can get all 10 and then send that to someone else.
Yes,
Pay
and
it
that's
forward.
what a lot of the clients, and that's what a lot of my clients that haven't even, like me, not even clients of mine, just people in my VIP circle. Somebody bought 25 books the other day to send out to her clients. And she's not even a client. It's just somebody in my referral system who I refer to her and she refers to me. Mm-hmm. Her and I have not even done business together.
Wow. You are a big proponent of giving, which is one of the reasons why I love connecting with you. Is one of the reasons I think we get along so well, because you have a heart to give, and a heart to serve, We're moving to a segment now, Tina, called Today is My January 1st. And for those folks that know what I'm about to do, you can go ahead and look right below the video, and you can write those words, Today is my January 1st. And for those folks who wonder, why is he screaming, Today is my January 1st? Well, a little bit, let me frame the conversation if I can. Today is my January 1st doesn't represent a date on a calendar that says January 1st. It represents any day that you make a decision. And it's probably 1,000 decisions you can make throughout the day. And that decision could forever change the trajectory of your life. That's a January 1st moment. You make a decision that you're going to eat, I don't know, you're going to work out, right? You're feeling good. You're going to work out. This is your day. That's a January 1st moment. Or you sit back and you binge watch on Netflix. Well, that's a January 1st moment. I know.
TikTok and binge TikTok for you.
Binge TikTok. She's binging TikTok. I just got reeled on Instagram. I mean, I know. I feel like I'm outdated over here, by the way. But Tina, we're catching up to everybody. We're catching up. We're going
to be on Clubhouse by next week. Don't worry.
or you make a decision that you're going to eat hamburgers, maybe French fries, salt, pepper, ketchup, some hot sauce if you're my sons. Or you go to the refrigerator, you open it up, and you pull out some kale, because that tastes pretty good. You reach back in, you pull out some broccoli, because that even gets better. You're even going to have some Brussels sprouts. I mean, that's a January 1st moment. It's a do-over. It's a fresh start. It's January 1st says my past does not equal my future. Tina, when you hear those words, today is my January 1st, what goes to your mind? What are you thinking?
I think New Year's resolutions, but I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I think that any day can be your January 1st. If you just try to start a mini habit every single day, I have a huge goal this year to get more followers on my YouTube channel and my Instagram channel. That's like a business goal of mine. Another goal is to be a little bit healthier. I don't have a huge like health goal. I just want to do little mini things. So, I'm starting to work out for 30 minutes or walk for 30 minutes or move for 30 minutes or whatever. Okay, well, maybe I won't have 4 cups of coffee because I'm a coffee addict. Maybe I'll just have 3 cups of coffee. So just different little mini habits is what I try to implement every single day. But if today is your January 1st, just know that you do not have to start on a Monday, or you don't have, like you always have to say, like if it's Wednesday, like, oh, I start Monday. So then that way, you have 5 days. Why not just start now?
Yeah.
And if you fail tomorrow, start again Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why today couldn't be your January 1st. While, December 31st couldn't be your January 1st. We're still in this pandemic, on January 1st at 12:01 a.m. Everybody thought, 2021 was going to change everything. We're still in this. Nothing has changed quite yet. So it's up to us to change. It's up to us. So it's up to you to change your January 1st.
You probably heard this before because it's such a truism, and sometimes there's truth inside of truisms, by the way. But you probably heard that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with, and I got 2 hands raised and some pinky toes over here, is consistency. And it might be consistency with writing in the journal. I've been an on again guy, off again guy, on again guy. It could be in any area of life. Take a moment and share, what do you share with your clients, or what do you share with other folks in order for them to be consistent, in order for them to hashtag stay the course?
The first thing we do is we kind of go through a mindset type of thing. I have them create a morning routine that they can stick to, and it's an hour long, and it consists of, meditation, prayer, writing in your gratitude journal every single day. Doing a visualization process, close your eyes and visualize yourself where you want to be in 5 years, what kind of house you want to live in, what kind of car do you want to drive, what kind of relationship do you want to be in, how do you want your marriage to look, what kind of vacations are you taking, where does your business, how much are you making in your business, where is your business going? All of these things, visualize that. And then I read a book every single month. And so every day I read 20 minutes or try to. And then whatever my goals are for that year, those are the 12 books that I'm reading. So whatever goals that you have, you should have some kind of personal development books that are going to help you achieve those goals easier and faster. So it takes about an hour. And that is creating the morning routine that is good for you. So whether it's self-care, it's exercise, meditation, visualization, prayer, writing in your gratitude journal, writing your to-do list, writing your goals down, writing your I am statements. I'm a big I am positive affirmation person. I say them every day, 1,000 times a day if I can. And I definitely write in my gratitude journal every single day.
Folks might be wondering, as they're listening to you talk about turning connections into cash flow, as they're listening to you talk about the gratitude specialist and what it takes to be gratitude, which gives you the energy, I believe, to do the things that you need to do. Sometimes after I sit back and reflect, as I'm listening to you talk, I'm like, wow, I just got a whole spur of energy because I'm thinking, I should be grateful for this moment. Like, she's right. I mean, just the fact that my internet is working, shout out to Verizon, means that we're good to go. Files in the house.
Thank goodness that you have a computer. Thank goodness that you have the knowledge and the know-how to work a computer. I mean, there's just so many things that you could be grateful for, and so many things that, thank goodness that you woke up, to this morning and you're able to walk, and that you're able to eat and able to smile, and that you have teeth. Just that there's so many things to be grateful for.
Yeah, I agree with you. For folks that are listening, they might be wondering, okay, what type of clients does your firm take on, number one? And number two, how can they best connect with you? Now, as you're listening right there, I want you listening from 2 ears. One ear is, okay, maybe this is something that I can use, right? And then listen with the other ear of, well, okay, who can I share that could really benefit from this? So Tina, take a moment, tell them first the type of ideal clients that you're working with if you're taking on any additional clients. And then number two, how can they best connect with you? How can they stay in this conversation over and beyond today?
Okay, so number one, my ideal target audience is a female entrepreneur. Not saying that I can't take you males, because I have 5 male clients right now. But so if you're a female entrepreneur who is in the 5 to 10 year range of your business, if you are struggling to get more clients or keep the clients that you already have, if you don't know how to get on social media and actually build a relationship with them, if you want to build more know, like, and trust factor, if you have a 100-person database that you would love to stay in touch with, if you just want to work smarter and not harder, then you're the person for me. And the best way to get in touch with me is text the word connection to 26786. That is the word connection to 26786. You'll get a chance to work with me. You'll also get a freebie, 7 ways to increase your cash flow, little downloadable PDF there. I send weekly emails out. You won't get bombarded with emails and all that kind of stuff. You'll get a weekly email. You'll get a chance to, introduce yourself to me on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram. Everything is the Gratitude Specialist, all on brand. If you notice, everything is pink and white. Everything in my whole branding platform is all pink and white. So if you see me on social media, you know I'm all pink and white. If you see me on Instagram, it's all pink and white. You know that's Tina Torres, the Gratitude Specialist.
I love it. I love what you do over there. I love what you do. Once again, how can they connect with you? Tell them one more time.
Text the word connection to 26786. Connection to 26786.
Do that right now. Do that right now. Do it when? Now. What time is it? 9 o'clock time. So you can go ahead and do that right now. You're with the one and only Tina. And Tina has this unique gift of making sure that, one, you're grounded, and then secondly, taking your personal principles, taking your values, and then being able to share that out and connect with other folks. So it's not all about the money, but how you can serve and work with them. She does that so uniquely. So if you haven't had a chance to connect with Tina, make sure you do that. She's totally amazing and incredible. Tina, we're moving to a segment now called Rapid Fire. And Rapid Fire is when we get to ask any question that's on our mind, and you can answer.
Oh, my goodness.
Or you can pause. You do have your options there. But the first question I have is, of all the mentors you've had, it's my favorite question. Of course, they're all my favorite question. We wouldn't ask them. But of all the mentors you've had along this journey of life, what's one lesson, just one lesson you learned from any of your mentors that you're going to share with us? And now that she's getting ready to tell you that, you at home, you can pay this message forward. Now, I've said that a few times because one of the ways you can give Tina a digital applause is to hit the share button. It's to copy the link and paste the link out and pay it forward to someone else. Help another entrepreneur, another single mom, another single dad, another married couple. Someone is out there is like, you know what? This is just what I need right now. So go ahead. All right, Tina, what's the one lesson you learned from any one of your mentors?
I've learned so many things, but I think the major thing that I have learned is to always serve others, because when you serve others first, you will get served. And that is even in the Bible, so if you just take it and put in every piece of your life, your personal life, your home life, your family life, your business life, if you just serve others, you will get served.
It's a question you probably ask all your guests, and it's a reasonable question at a reasonable time. You have your books that you've written, but if you had to think of a lesson you've learned from any of the books that you've read, now take the Bible off the table. That's not a book, by the way. Take Think and Grow Rich off the table. We're going to pull that off to the table. But you've read so many. You've written your own books as well. But what's one book that comes to mind? And you read, you said 20 minutes a day, and a lesson that you would just want to share with us, the audience, as we all listen in. And you listen in as well, because you can walk away with this.
I do. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at all my books that I have here.
Let me go to my bookshelf over here and remind myself.
I'm reading the book Inner Size by John Assaf, and in there it talks about your mindset. And I think that is probably one of the biggest things and the biggest struggles that people struggle with is their mindset. Whether it's losing weight, making more money, finding the right husband or the right wife, or whatever it is, it's having the right mindset. And when you change that mindset, your whole world can change. And so, reading this Inner Size book, it talks about how you can change the way you're thinking just by changing the way you talk to yourself. And
Mm.
it's a very interesting book. Let me just tell you.
So now, sometimes I talk to myself and I answer myself. Do you do that as well? Like I've been
I
having
do.
conversations.
I talk to myself in the mirror. So
Hmm.
as I'm getting ready, I have all this makeup on. As I'm getting ready, I tell myself, you're powerful. You're worth it. You're worthy. You're enough. Because when you go through the things that I have gone through, the divorce and stuff like that, you start thinking all these things that you're not worthy enough, you're
Hmm.
not good enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not whatever enough, and you have to tell yourself what you want yourself to believe. Your brain does not know what is a reality. And when you start telling yourself these things over and over again, these positive affirmations, you start to believe yourself. You start to believe that you are a millionaire, that you are happy, that you're healthy, that you are living the life that you want, that you are living the life that you deserve, that you have a happy, healthy marriage, that you are healthy and wealthy, that you have a millionaire mindset. All of these different things you can tell yourself, and you talk to yourself in the mirror. You're not going to be crazy. I mean, there's people that are crazy out there that talk to themselves. Talk to yourself in the mirror and tell yourself who you are.
Mm. Second to last question. What does success look like for Tina these days? I mean, success means different things to different people, but based on where you are and how you're rooted in gratitude, what does success look and feel like for you these days?
It's a good question. I used to think that success meant a certain money amount that you were making,
Hmm.
but success to me these days are the amount of lives that you can change.
Powerful. Powerful. The amount of lives that you can change. And, you think about that. If you give yourself a set number of lives, I know some people come out and say, well, I want to change 1 million lives. I used to do that. That was my thing. I want to change 1 million. And I said, no, with now with these lines, I can do 10 million. And that was a true number because I said with all the broadcasts we're doing right now, changing lives, what's most important to you about changing lives? Like what gives you the biggest satisfaction?
Probably when I don't know that I was able to change their life and they come to me years later and say,
Yeah.
Tina, it was that one time that you were on stage and you said this. And
Hmm.
I'm like, what? That wasn't even something big. It's the smallest things. I had a client a couple years ago who met me in the bathroom many, many, many years ago. And she said, it was when you told me this, Tina, that my life changed, that I knew that I could be better. And I was like, in the bathroom? Out of all these things, have this amazing books and amazing speeches that you talk from stage and do it was in a bathroom conversation. So you never know who and what you're going to be able to do. So
Wow.
try to you just be a little bit kinder to people. Smile. Your smile is contagious. That's why you always see me smiling.
Sure.
And, and just like you, Shay, you're always smiling because smiling is contagious.
Yeah.
I mean, we all need that extra kindness right now. We all need that extra gratitude right now. So when you do that, if you can make that pay it forward movement. And so I think when people come back to me years later and that I don't know that I was able to change their life and they say, it was because of your story, or it was because you said this, or because you did this, that my whole life kind of changed.
That's one of the things that I admire about you most is this heart that you give to really serve others. I want to first say thank you so much for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. I know you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And so you've given us the most precious resource that you have right now, which is time away from your family, time away from your business, time away from yourself. So thank you so much for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. I'm going to turn it over to you to have your final thoughts. But for those folks out there watching, you can hit the share button. If you hit it before, hit it again. Hit it again. You can pay this message forward. You're speaking to the one and only Tina. And Tina has this unique gift of not only being grateful for where you are, the gratitude specialist, but also being able to connect and then being able to convert that over to cash flow without being sleazy or without trying to manipulate the other person. And one of the things I've learned about this conversation, and hopefully you too as well, is she didn't say there was no manipulation things. There was no secret NLP conversation you have to have. She said you can be yourself and you can do things that bring enjoyment to someone else. So thanks a lot, Tina. I appreciate it. I gotta have you back. I can't wait. I'm gonna turn over you to have your final thoughts and comments again. Thanks so much. Tell them one more time before you give your final thoughts. Show them the book. Gotta show them the book. Tell them how they can connect with you, and then you'll give it over to you for your final thoughts. Thank you so much for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show.
Your book, if you go to beyondgratitudebook.com, beyondgratitudebook.com. I'm sure one of your amazing guests are going to put that link in the comments below. You can grab it for $5. Don't buy one, don't buy two, buy 10 and send them to everyone you know. Beyondgratitudebook.com. And my last words for you are to always have an attitude of gratitude. Every single day of your life, you can find something to be grateful for.
Every single day, every waking minute, you can find something to be grateful for. Well, I'm grateful that you were here today on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. You're amazing. You're incredible. For those folks that watch, thank you so much for tuning in. I want you to know that you're amazing as well. You're incredible as well. And you've got greatness inside you as well. Why? Because today is your January 1st. You can be grateful for what you have, for where you are. Today is your January 1st. You can turn those connections into cash flow, and more importantly for you, you might as well put on the sunglasses now because the future is bright, and for you, the best is still yet to come. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. With that being said, my name, for those folks that are curious, who's doing all that screaming and yelling, by the way, my name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. Remember, time is long. It really is. Life, on the other hand, is very, very short. You got to live in the moment, and you got to make it count. God bless you. Wish you success. Thanks a lot, Tina. You're amazing. Everyone, we're out of here. Peace. Promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.